Hello! Welcome to the Spawn Plan Podcast.
Good words. We do.
Episode number 44. 44. I found out today that the president of South Africa doesn't know how to read numbers.
No, he doesn't.
Go on.
I don't know if you guys have seen that video.
I have, it's amazing.
I have not seen this video.
I'm gonna send it to you after this. But there's a video of him like at a podium like announcing something. I don't know exactly what he was announcing.
4,000.
Welcome, SB.
500.
And he was trying to read a number that was like 100,000, like it was in the 100,000s. So he reads it. He goes like 780, 800, 7. Wait. Listen. 7,080. Ah, follower. Thank you for following, person who really enjoys us.
That would be swag. Ken.
Oh my gosh, swag, yeah.
Hey, I might not be from Luke's stream 100%. I don't know. Maybe.
No, of course not.
We know you, Swag Cat. We play with you. You just don't see our faces.
Yeah, we are the Overwatchers.
But yes. Yeah, basically, Prime Minister of South Africa doesn't know how to number. I'm pretty sure English is the first language in South Africa.
I think it's either English or Afrikaans, isn't it?
I don't know. But I think it is a majorly spoken language, so I feel like you should know how to read the numbers.
Yeah, I'm sure it's pretty high up there.
It's either English, Afrikaans, or Afrikanauts in his case.
No.
I'm disappointed.
How have you been, Lucas?
I'm drinking.
Okay.
So not good?
I was going to say same as always.
I watched a video on alcoholism this morning. Do you want me to talk to you about it?
No.
Wait, okay, Kamal, why were you watching a video about alcoholism? Let's talk about that.
Okay, a YouTuber that I have seen a couple of videos of. She keeps showing up in my link dump, not in my recommendeds. A video of her just like she came out today where she was basically going like, "I'm an alcoholic. I have a problem. I'm trying to get like help and stuff." And I was watching it because it was a video from someone I knew that like confessing they were an alcoholic, and I'm a human being, and I had to click on it because I was curious as fuck. So,
do they speak French in South Africa?
Hey, Revy, English, German, French.
Oh yeah, they speak loads of French.
I know they speak a lot of French in Africa, but I didn't think South Africa was one of those places.
I'm surprised at the German.
No, because Germany let loads of Germans went to South Africa.
Those are just the white people who stuck their penises in South Africa. Basically.
Yeah, that was the Germans.
There you go.
The Italians were like been there, done that.
And the English brought buses and segregation.
Yeah, old-fashioned racism. This game is Mythical Graveyard Uprising.
Yes, it's a game by a friend of ours called Drunk Devs. He is also a streamer if you're looking for more. He's a really cool dude. He develops games on stream. And this one pulls people from Twitch chat and makes them the enemies so that they can kill me. Or I can kill them.
They'll be killing you, don't worry.
They eventually get me, all the time. Right. Wait, what were we talking about?
We're talking about why Luke was drinking.
Oh yeah, alcoholism. So yeah, that's why I watched that video.
I got paid yesterday.
So you decided to become an alcoholic, or you decided to carry on your long invested endeavor in alcoholism?
The second one.
and then I ended up having to give like 200, around about, if you round up to like 200 to like my family for like stuff I owe them for. Uh-huh. And then I now I've got 420 left, and I'm just like, I'm not going to make it through Christmas. You have to sell my body on the street.
That's gonna go.
How do you think that's gonna go?
Probably not well. I don't want this. I doubt anyone else does.
Oh, you're surprised at the things.
I just plan on being very dirty.
No, I see. Yes, I see. It's like, there's no like depth I won't sink to, guys.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's gonna outweigh the looks.
You'll be in there, so I can.
Yeah.
Just keep an eye out.
You should be eventually. They should load you into it.
Make sure you chat in the chat regularly.
I don't think you need.
I don't think I'm
Actually,
making a
yeah,
difference.
I don't know. I don't know if you need to chat or not. I don't think you do. I'll try not to. If I find you, I'll circle you. So is that your day? Is that your day? You got paid and decided to buy alcohol with your money.
Yes, and I'm also going to be checking the Xbox store later for any good deals for single-player games to scrim.
Okay,
I also finished Tales of the Borderlands this week.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I was there for that stream. There he is. There's a swag.
I love Tales of the Borderlands.
So much character in that game.
Yes, the final fight at the end was absolutely amazing. And just the build up towards that, and like how the story progresses. And there's some for a Borderlands game, there's some genuine, really sad moments in that. I forget how Borderlands has like sad moments in them.
Yeah, they do sad, and they like mix in humor there, but it's still sad.
You kind of forget that we live in this incredibly dark universe.
Yeah,
but
well, you gotta be cheery. Did you guys get anything from Black Friday? I got a new phone. I didn't get any games. To be fair, I'm playing a bunch of Dishonored. I'm trying not to buy games. Until I finish that. Then maybe I'll get Walking Dead. I'm not Walking Dead. Watch Dogs. Walking Dead. Yeah.
I might get some stuff on Monday.
When did the deals go off?
On the Xbox store, they last until Tuesday.
Okay.
It said they're all 25th to the 28th. Yeah, I'll probably get some of my Christmas shopping on Monday for Black Friday stuff. Because, cheap things.
Just the best.
Look, it's like, I gotta buy stuff, I might as well buy stuff when it's cheap.
Gotta take advantage, man.
Yeah, right. This is buying things for other people, that's way more you want from me.
To do it quietly and be happy about it.
Revy got Enter the Gungeon and Tomb Raider 20th anniversary.
Nice.
Fancy.
We gotta stare at that 20th anniversary booty.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure a way to make a slightly better joke than this, but yeah, that's essentially what I was going to say.
Oh, ouch. I have, what's my week been like? Dishonored, Overwatch, Uni, Dishonored, yeah.
Overwatch.
Uni.
There's a couple more Overwatches in there.
Yeah, probably. More Overwatch than I would have liked, to be honest. I always come home and I'm like, I should play Dishonored, but then you guys are playing Overwatch. I'm like, I want to play with the guys a little bit. I want to play Dishonored. And then I end up playing Overwatch. Which isn't a bad thing, but,
Oops.
And I got a new phone for Black Friday, and that's been my Black Friday thing. I don't know, Black Friday in England, at least, this year seems pretty crap.
Yeah.
I didn't see any super great sales. Everything was pretty mediocre. Nothing's mega
Yeah, my
special.
brother was going through in Newcastle, going to college, and he said most places were just normal. It was all fine.
I was reading tweets from people, and apparently Shen, who does these really cool comics at owltudes.com. Owltude? I think, not Owltudes.
Did he get run over by people on Black Friday?
No, he basically said, wow,
That's
Black Friday is like stupid. There's no one here, and there's no good deals.
Yeah.
I guess
apparently, even in America,
companies are just like, meh.
Yeah, it's like, what's the stupid American thing?
The payoff for this day is just not that great, honestly. We lower the prices so low that our profit margins aren't that interesting. People die. What's the point?
we get sued because someone got beaten up outside the store. It's not really that good, is it, guys?
For SB and Revy, I'm interested in if Black Friday is a thing, and if it is a thing where you live, is it big, or is it small, or is it insane?
Yeah, because it didn't really start in England until was it a couple of years ago, maybe?
Yeah, pretty much. I think a couple of the online sites started doing it 3-4 years ago, and then it slowly kind of just dripped down to everybody.
Yeah. So I can remember the first time it was proper mad, right? And then people got they smashed up like Asda's and stuff because they did TV sales, and then after that it got like it just petered off until like it was like today and like nothing. I think I worked at Next last time, but not wouldn't be the last time because I worked at Next at one of them. We were expecting it to be absolutely horrifying, and it wasn't even that bad. Yeah. Revi says, I don't know, Kamal. I don't go outside or watch the news. Fair enough.
Fair enough. Right.
Overwatch. Swagcat asking Luke to stream Overwatch, Pokemon Sun and Moon for me.
Sweet! Some Pokemon Sun and Moon in there. Nice. Diversity, I like it.
Something, alright.
Right. Video games. Actually, does anyone have any stories to tell us from the week?
I have another customer coming up to me and insulting me story.
Sweet, I love these.
Yeah, tell us.
Okay, it happened today, so let me just...
I love when Luke gets insulted. Was
it because you bowed to someone again?
That's what happens when you bow to people. They feel like they can insult you. They feel like you're beneath them.
What was it?
Yeah, it has become. Last year was empty, but today is everywhere, even Black Friday.
Unpainted to houses, good lord.
Wow. Yeah, that's basically how it happened in England. It was just like it kind of like crawled in and just became a massive thing.
Oh, I remember now. Okay, so basically there was this massive queue here.
Yes.
And one of the tills wasn't open.
Right.
So this older gentleman asks me, "Can you get someone to like man that till? Because there's a bit of a queue here." First of all, I was like, "Hold on, that's my job, sir." I know what's going to think about that and come up with that. Other thing, we haven't got any more people because somebody's on break. Okay. But then this person ends up going off break, like 5 minutes later. So he mans the other till,
right?
And then the guy goes to his till instead. Like he gets out of my queue, says excuse, like puts his things back in his trolley, gets out of my queue. And
then, so his stuff was already like going down the conveyor thingy.
Oh yeah.
What?
He was just being a bitch at this point, and like he goes over to this other guy's till, and then like I hear because it's not that far away. He just goes, "Oh yeah, no, you're much better than that other guy over there. He's rubbish." I was just like, why? What did I do?
Be careful, Luke. These co-op people, they talk to managers, man. They're like that. You gotta keep them happy. You gotta like if you need to just get down and give them a little helping hand. Wink, wink.
Yeah. Just make them feel real grateful.
I'm not whoring myself out that early. It's too early in the year.
It's like the end of the year, Luke.
Too early in the year.
like give them like 2 more weeks.
Okay.
And it'll be time.
Until December. People feel lonely in December.
Yeah, I haven't got any stories from this week.
I could tell you about how all of my work that I'd planned out to do, like on Tuesday, got ruined because I wasn't in yesterday.
Do it
if you want. Okay, so obviously you guys know I'm working doing the Christmas stuff now, right? At the museum.
Yes.
So I was asked on Monday to try and sort out some form of ticketing thing for that.
Right.
So that people have to like pay to come and see Santa's grotto and stuff, and that's on top of their normal admissions. So I designed a thing where people have to get them when they get their normal tickets, which made the most sense because they get them all at the same time. And then on Monday I told all of the people who work up there, like when they turn up, make sure that if they're going to go to see Santa, they can buy tickets for it.
Yeah, Santa ain't got time for this.
Yeah, my whole plan was so we didn't have to have money for tickets and stuff where we were, because it's a right faff, because then I have to call people to come and collect it, and it's a real pain in the ass, because I've got to stay late at work, and I don't want to do that.
Right.
I mean, nobody was like
that. So it worked quite well on Monday, because I was there to tell everyone what to do. But then on Tuesday, I went back down to my normal job in the grotto, where I have to like make sure that place runs properly, which is a nightmare in itself.
Yeah.
And as it turns out, because I can't be in 2 places at once.
Damn it, Andy.
I know, right? Some people just decided to not bother telling them. And because I was in no mood for it, like, people turned up saying, "Oh, I don't have a ticket." And I was like, "No, you go back up there, you can buy a ticket, and you can go back over there." And then, at the point, like, once, because the admission's shut before the museum does, so you can't come in, like, half an hour before it's shut, sort of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we got extra people coming in saying they didn't have a ticket, and I couldn't send them back because there was no one there to sell them anymore. And I was just like, you know what? You just come free. I don't care. This is not my fault. This is my fault.
Out of hand.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah, pretty much. My thought was, this is out of hand. I'm sick of this. You could
Breaks out the whiskey bottle.
Yeah, pretty much.
You should have just been like, "Merry Christmas, child."
Yeah, I was like, well done, child. You're beating my system. Well done.
Is it
Yeah,
a bit
I was
early
like-
for Santa?
Oh, we started last Saturday.
Like,
Don't even
so
know
do you
why.
have a guy like in a Santa Claus outfit?
Oh yeah, we've got so many Santa Claus. We've got like 7
Whoa.
because we get fucking busy.
Do you like hire people, or do you like just get people from the workplace to like?
Bit of both.
Interesting.
We've got some temps that I had to go and train last week.
Santa is a perfect corporate dummy. That's great. Like
Yeah,
just like it's like just perfect. Such a moneymaker.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I think for all of our Santas we hired, I think, 5 or 6 just to work like the 6-week period until Christmas, and we have like 4 or 5 other ones who are already work here or volunteers or whatever.
My kid's gonna be the dick who's like, Santa Claus isn't real, right? To all
Oh,
the
we get
people in
those. We
reception.
get those all the time. Yeah.
Like you like and just break like the heart of tons of other children, and it'll be great.
Oh, I've got last year.
Right.
One of our tram drivers,
Uh-huh.
because like we've got an internal tram system that goes all the way around the museum.
I'm so
He-
happy with the stuff.
He went around. Whenever he was driving his tram, he told every child that got on that Santa wasn't real.
What? Why? He's a grown adult.
Yeah, and literally, the director of the museum got on the tram and fired him on the spot.
Wow.
Don't blame him.
No, I totally don't blame him at all. But it was just so I watched because we'd all heard this was happening and we saw him coming, and then we saw and then we were just like, oh my god, that's the director. He's getting on the tram. Oh my god! And then the tram driver just got off and just walked away. He's like, oh my god, what just happened? Oh my god!
Did he throw a fit? Oh,
He just looked like he just stormed off.
That's one way to lose your job, guys.
I mean, yeah, that's a really hard one to explain, isn't it? Like, so how did you lose your last job? I told children Santa wasn't real. Like, okay.
no, it's not, because then they just go, "You bastard."
Yeah, there's like,
No
oh, okay,
job
that,
for you.
Yeah, because like you literally had no good reason to do that.
yeah, I know. I think he was just sick of his life. He was just decided to be a dick all day. But yeah,
Freaking
anyway,
hell.
I was off yesterday because it was one of my days off,
Nice.
and when I came back today, I found out now that my system was decided it was too hard for people at the entrance to remember to ask people to sell tickets. So now we've just put signs up saying they can buy tickets there, and if they don't, we just have to sell them. And I was just like,
Double
guys,
the work.
what is this? So I went back up in my lunchtime and
Yeah.
told them again, and then the shitty bitch boss that I sometimes have to work with, who works over there, was just like, oh, but we talked to someone else about this, and I was like, yeah, but you're ridiculous. That's a stupid system. Your system does not work. And she gave me such a look. I was like, I'm on the same rank as you right now. You can't give me that look. It doesn't work. That's not how that works.
Snap.
So she was like, fine, we can do it. And I was like, yes, I won. Screw you. Screw you. Right.
So you love people.
No, I mean, I like certain people. Not that person, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a vague thing of our numbers, we got 200 children in today.
Damn.
And this is like a Friday where most of the schools are still open. So
I don't. My kids.
No, I don't know
My
what-
kids are not going to be
either.
interested in going to see Santa Claus. I don't know who these kids are.
I don't know.
Will your kids be interested in Santa, Luke?
I mean, yeah, but like, I don't feel like.
And you're gonna
Like,
go
the
take
kid-
them to
the kid-
meet Santa and sit on like some old dude's lap who just doesn't want to be there, and might like get a boner, but
Well,
might be a paedophile.
To be
Who
fair,
knows?
I would take my kids to see the Santa we made because our grotto is well good because it takes ages to make and it looks really cool.
You only think that because you put effort into
I don't think
it.
that maybe I do this, but that's not the point.
Look, come on.
I like this, but still.
The thing you are failing to understand. This isn't.
I'm
for the
not
kids.
failing to understand anything.
This is not for the kids. This is for the parents
It's
who
for
are
the
like,
money.
shit. I don't want to have to plan today for something for my child. Oh, Santa's grotto. Let's just take them to that, and then they'll be happy.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
There's like a big teacher strike on, and like a lot of people said, "Oh well, the schools were cancelled, so like we just gave them to the grandparents to bring down to see Santa." Yep, whatever.
Fair enough, I guess.
You know what? You're still paying us. Don't care. Don't need your reasons.
Yeah. You can keep them
Yeah.
to yourselves.
Wait, Santa's not real. Oh shit.
Oh no, we're breaking hearts. We're breaking hearts, guys.
All I said is we hired Santa to work for us for a bit. Didn't say it was wrong. It was a fake Santa.
Yeah. The secret is
But yeah.
there's hundreds of thousands of Santas.
Look, Santa's really big into cloning, so
Alright, guys. Game news.
that was my stuff. Okay.
Who wants to start? Who wants to start us? Who wants to take us away with the game news?
Do you want to get your news out of the way first, Kamal, and then I'll do mine?
Okay, I've got one single piece of game news. Look, guys. Guys. Today's been a real slow week. Not much has been happening. Most of the news this week is like, oh, Black Friday deals are going to be happening, and then Black Friday happened, deals with BS. So, you know.
Pretty much.
But yeah, my one piece of game news is, last week we talked about how Dishonored 2 came out, and how gameplay-wise it's a very great game, but on PC, performance-wise, it's a mess. And the developers have been, you know, doing what developers do when their game comes out and it's a mess. They've been telling everyone they're going to fix it. And they released a beta patch this Thursday, I want to say. Maybe Wednesday.
I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday, yeah.
Anyway, they released a beta patch. It is an improvement. I don't know what to say. Look, it worked for me. I'm reading online, and like for lots of people, it wasn't enough. Like it's not like enough for like especially people with kind of like lower mid-range PCs. You know, the game's still way more demanding than it needs to be. But if you're interested in Dishonored and you have it on PC and you have a graphics card that's like upper middle to really high end, you should be okay now. If you have a low end chip, I'd say stay away from it or buy it on console. Basically, I don't know. I'm running it at 60 locked at 1440p now, so it seems okay now. I don't know. I'm just like I'm at a place where like I can't see the problems anymore because of this patch, but for the people who are like kind of like have more reasonably priced systems, apparently it's still kind of an issue. But we'll see. They're working on more. Apparently, they're working on more patches, and also because of the whole like debacle was the launch in December. They're going to be releasing a free update that not only adds features like people wanted, like mission select. They're also adding a new game plus, some free story DLC, and some. I think like new power or something like that. I don't know. A bunch of new in-game additions in December is the plan as kind of apology for the weird launch on PC. And then console people get it as well because console people are just winning.
Yeah, you know, they don't get any of the problems, but they get the solutions. It's great, right?
But yeah, so that's my news. That's it. That's it.
I have in trailer.
Yeah, let's show a trailer.
Yeah, dude. Sure.
Now, this is for the Cars 3 official. This is the Cars 3 official US teaser trailer. Before we play the trailer, what do you guys know about Cars?
It's got cars in it. It's got Owen Wilson in it, and I
McQueen!
believe there was also a redneck truck. I believe at one point, right?
I'll tell you what I know
Yes.
about Cars. Don't really like it. That's what I know about Cars.
No, yeah, it's one of those children's films that's just like, yeah, this is just for children.
Yeah, it really
You
is.
failed, Pixar. You failed.
Yeah.
You're usually children and adults, but no.
Yeah, it's definitely not like a family film. It's a family film in air quotes. It's not like an actual family film. Right.
Tell us when to press play.
3, 2, 1, go.
So get ready for some zany antics.
Speed!
It's speed. Lightning's in the front there.
He died. That's it. That's the
Is he
end.
dead? That's the end of the year, is that it?
Cars the movie.
Oh my god, he is dead.
His tire popped
Rip.
from this moment.
Oh my
Everything will
god.
change. That's actually really weird.
Yep.
That's actually really weird.
Fun and zany cars.
That doesn't seem like Cars. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's so weird.
He's gonna die.
He died, yeah.
And then they're like teasing like some new big dog. This like black car. What's he called? Ignite or something's written on the back of it.
It's a super weird sequel to like these last two films that were meant to be like super kooky and funny.
It does look like the trailer for a racing game. It doesn't look like a trailer for Cars. Like, especially all the way until they showed even like a snap bit of McQueen. It could have literally just been a racing game.
It really
And
got
like you really don't see the faces of these cars.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like McQueen there doesn't appear to actually have a face.
well,
In the
if
scene
you-
where he's flipping, like I'm looking at the frames, and I don't think that actually is a face there. There's some regular
It's-
lights there.
it's because his eyes are closed.
Wait, when his eyes close, they become normal lights.
No,
When
the eyes are on the windscreen, aren't they?
the
yeah,
eyes are on
the
the
eyes are on the
windscreen,
windscreen.
and
I forgot
like
about
they're usually white, and then if they're closed, they're the same color as his body.
Yeah.
So he's passed out or something. And I don't like that we're analyzing this.
But also, like, I've got like an image here, like of the old Cars, and it was like the art style was different. Like, I don't know if this probably won't end up being the art style. I think they just did it for the teaser. Like, but this is way more hyper realistic than regular Cars art style, which was
Yeah, for
like shiny toy cars. That's what they looked like. They didn't look
Yeah.
like real cars, you know.
Tom says pop tire is that the equivalent of a racer degloving his own foot.
That's, I don't want to think about that. Degloving is like the worst thing for me. It's, oh my god.
so like
Get on my head now.
this is a really weird deal, because
Welcome, Tom.
I know teasers like typically say like a little bit what this thing's going to be about. It seems like this film's just going to be Lightning McQueen sitting in his garage after this accident, just being like, I can't race anymore. I can't do it.
It's just gonna be like the darkest tragic turn of events ever.
Oh my god, I just googled degloved foot. It looks horrible.
Why? What's wrong with you?
I wanted to see if it was what I thought it was, and it really was.
Okay.
I have to look it up.
Freaking hell.
Oh my god.
Well,
Man,
Luke,
Google.
whenever you're done with that, tell me and we'll move on to the next thing.
Holy hell!
Yeah, right.
That's what happens. You just lose all your skin.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was gonna be. You know, Dad was not ready to have like a big chunk of what looked like processed beef as on your leg.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah, your work is done, Tom. You did good job.
Is it called deglove?
Deglove, because your skin is the glove.
Your skin?
That's where the,
Yeah, your skin's the
term
glove,
comes
and, like,
from.
Yeah,
That's
very literal. I don't know how you would manage to do. How would you do that?
Listen. Can we not? Can we not like degloving proper gets me, man?
Tom, how do you deglove foot? Tell me. I feel like you would know.
Oh my god. Just don't think
While-
about it,
while
Kamal.
that
Just
happens,
play,
do you
just
want
play
to
the
get on
game,
with it?
Kamal. Just don't think. It's okay, Kamal. It's okay. It's okay. Right. What's up, Luke?
Look,
nothing. That was it. That was my only link.
but no, it's not.
Oh, Symmetra. That's the other one I'm trying to talk about. But okay, let's talk about the other one.
I like that. I like the other leg. I looked at the picture there. It looked really cool.
So Symmetra in the new PTR.
Symmetra's been updated, right?
Yeah.
She's been updated, and people are breaking the game with it and doing really cool things as well. One of the, if you can open, is there any chance you can open the article, Kamal, and show the GIF that comes with it?
Before that, I'm just gonna show some her new ultimates and stuff. Like, just talk about some of her actual new abilities. Symmetra. I've got a video here, but I don't actually think this video. No, this video is just to do talking. I thought this was a gameplay video.
Did you get it from the actual Overwatch YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got some gameplay. Right. So if y'all play Overwatch, and you guys probably know Symmetra. Symmetra is a support character, and her abilities were to place turrets, up to 6 turrets on a wall, and she could store up to 3 in storage. And her ultimate was to create a teleporter, and her other ability was to put barriers on friendly characters, small little extra shields. Right. 25 HP.
25,
yeah.
Well, she has been changed quite a bit. She is now the first character in Overwatch to have 2 ultimates. She has her original ultimate, which is the teleporter. It's more healthy than it used to be, so it's harder to destroy. And a big chunk of that health is shield, so it regenerates. That's pretty cool. If you don't want to use the teleporter, maybe the situation isn't indicative of a teleporter, like it often can be, you have the option to make a shield generator, which looks like the teleporter, but instead has a massive area of effect, where it gives every character in that area 75 extra shield. Which is pretty sweet. It's nothing to sneeze at. I mean, like, that's like, an extra 50% health on a Tracer, almost an extra 30% health, like-ish on a Soldier or, like, Assault. Can be pretty good for holding a point. Her turret ability... Or taking a point. Her turret ability has been changed so that she can store up to 6 turrets, like, in her little turret box. That's how I imagine it. She's just got, like, a turret box, so she could keep 6 turrets in there instead of 3.
6 turrets.
And her barrier, like, her shield ability has been completely removed, and it's been swapped with the ability to shoot out Ryan Hot shields. For lack of a better description, she just shoots Ryan Hot shields at her enemies that do no damage, but block damage, like, as they move forward. So, like, if you look at this footage, y'all should see that. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. Symmetra was so bad she had to have 2 ults. Tom. Oh, Tom.
Can I just point out that Tom also said that he's seen a picture of someone who's degloved their testicles?
No, I don't want you to point that out. Please don't.
Oh, you too late. Already did.
So that's
No, I was waiting to bring that up.
That's the new ultimate. God damn it, Andy. I can't think straight. Right. So that's some background on Symmetra and the changes. Right. Take it away.
So, now that these changes are in the PTR, people are using it to break the game. They're also using it to do this really cool thing where they all spawn in on a custom map, all pick Symmetra, and they're just making like these jellyfish things sail into the sky.
Yeah, it looks like, have you guys, I don't know what it's called, but there's like a day in Japan, like a festival where they make those little, like, they make candles and they put them in these little, like, lampshades that kind of like float up. Like little hot air balloons, basically, was wishes.
Yeah.
Like it's, and that's what it looks like to me. It looks like
it really does, yeah.
It's pretty cool looking. It's pretty sweet.
It's kind of like an air version of when you like put the little paper ducks and like, put candles on them and then float them down the river and stuff.
Yeah,
it's like that, but
unfortunately, doing this in this custom game,
yeah.
It'll eventually cause a horrible noise because these things sail into the sky,
yeah.
And until they hit something,
yeah,
they will just keep going and keep making this noise,
mm-hmm.
and eventually it creates this horrible noise. it also makes an extreme amount of lag, and eventually the game just can't take it anymore and it'll shut down.
You know, because you're just firing a million shields.
Which is it's weird because like I don't know why I don't know why they didn't think about this, but like why I just don't get why there isn't an upper limit on like the amount that can be created. Like that's a common game design thing that you just take into account as a programmer, like because these all get like added to like an array list type object that like keeps track of their existence and their position, and that list should have a limit on its size. It shouldn't be allowed to be like Chinese lantern. Thank you, Tom. It shouldn't be allowed to be infinite.
Thing you thanked Tom for today.
Yeah, I guess it cancels out. Hey, Ben, what's up?
And there's also one more thing. Oh, two more things. Reaper can apparently teleport on top of the shield.
Okay.
So if you were to shoot it upwards, Reaper could teleport on that and then ride it.
An
ride
enemy
it into the sky.
Reaper.
An enemy Reaper.
I'm asking.
Can an enemy Reaper
was it an enemy,
Reaper,
or was it a friendly? Because I'm thinking like Reinhardt shield to an enemy that's a physical thing, to a friendly it's not. You know what I mean?
And I get it.
So is this
no? It's an object.
Or just anyone?
Anyone.
Oh,
it's
okay.
like an object in the game, so it's treated as like a physical object.
Okay.
I think he teleports on top of the hovering device.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's also another thing where sometimes they get stuck.
Yeah.
And because they get stuck, they don't really go away. So what Symmetra players are doing is that when they get stuck, just putting all their turrets behind it. So it creates this kind of like shield that you can't break through, and then all these little turrets are just like killing you. It's amazing. But,
enemy Reaper's comparable onto enemy Riptire, so that's been okay, fair enough. Overwatch. It's weird sometimes.
Yeah, it just got some weird stuff in it.
There's also an incredible moment where somebody uses it to stop McCree's ultimate.
Oh yeah.
So like they throw it at him, and then like because he can't shoot past it, he's just like he unleashes his ult, and it's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's glorious. Oh my god, you're still watching that video.
It's beautiful.
How many did they make?
It's very pretty.
And
like
you finished as that video ended. It was pretty perfect.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Andy.
Andois.
Oh yeah.
Go for it.
You want me to cover the rest of the news?
Well,
Because
that's
it's mine.
Yes, I do.
Alright. Okay, so let's go with... Okay, first of all, you know how we talked about the Game Awards last week?
Yeah, we did.
As of 2 days after we talked about it, 2 of the nominees for Best Fan-Made Game were removed from the listings.
Oh, I can guess one of them.
Oh, can you get what? Which one do you think it might have been, Kamal?
Pokemon Uraniums?
Yeah.
Yay! I did it.
Both of the games based on Nintendo.
What was the other one? A Metroid
products.
game or something like that?
Yeah, the other one was AM2R, which is a fan remastering of Metroid 2.
See, that's like a direct remastering. I can understand that.
Yeah.
I don't agree with Pokemon Uraniums.
Obviously, Pokemon Uranium. Both of those were removed from the Best Fan Creation category.
Did they say why? Did they issue a statement?
No one has issued a statement yet. I think essentially the guy who made Pokemon Uranium sent a tweet out, which was basically sigh. Actually, no, it literally was sigh. It was
After or before they were removed?
After it was removed.
Aww.
His actual tweet was sigh, well, it was worth a shot.
Aww. Cry for that guy.
I know, it sucks because first Pokemon Uranium becomes like one of the best downloaded mods. They're like not really remastering or whatever of a game ever, because it was like several years in the making, wasn't it?
Oh crap! I'm getting ads playing as I try to read. Yeah, it was several years in the making.
It was several years in the making, and then after it got released, like within like what was it, 2 or 3 days, it got getting all sorts of like threats from Nintendo. still got downloaded millions of times, gets taken down all over the place, and that people are now downloading it off like second party and third party places, and then it gets recognised for being a really good fan made game, and then Nintendo are like, no, we don't care, we still want to ruin it, still gonna ruin it all.
Did they did they replace those slots, or did they just leave the remaining 2?
I think it doesn't say whether it's been put on or not. I can have a quick check for you.
Because if I remember correctly, one of the remaining 2 was a Skyrim mod called Shards of the Order.
I thought it was Forbidden City.
I
don't remember.
I know for a fact Shards of the Order was there.
Okay.
And that's meant to be really good. Like that's won a writers award. Like in like that was, I think, one of the first video game things ever to win an award from the Writers Guild, and it's a fan mod. That's insane. Like, it's meant to be so well written. So I expected that to win anyway. Like, I wasn't really expecting Uranium or the other one to have a chance at beating that mod anyway. Because it's like 100% original stuff, and it's meant to be
there's
really,
there's
really
only 2 nominations now. Entral, the Shards of Order, and Brutal Doom 64.
And then there's Doom, which, you know, is nice, but it's not it's no piece of freaking written art, is it?
No.
So I guess we know the winner for that category already.
Yeah, but I think that it's
still
it's too harsh for them to be.
I'm surprised they even listen to Nintendo. Like,
I know, right?
Like, if they clearly allow fan like creations based on IPs, because Doom is there, so like it's by their discretion. Nintendo can't sue them for mentioning Pokemon Uranium, so I don't see why they wouldn't just keep on it.
I guess it's just Nintendo's aggressive protection of its own things, right?
I guess
to the point of nonsensical.
I wouldn't. If I was the Video Game Awards, I wouldn't have respected it. I wouldn't respect.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because I mean, it's not about whether the original IP wants it there or not. It's like about a fan that's made a really good game.
Yeah, because they're not distributing the game like that. Nintendo taking the game down, that was in their rights. Whether I agree with that or not, that was in their rights. But this is too much. This is get out of here, Nintendo.
Get
out of here.
I wonder what they must have threatened them with.
I don't know. Maybe they were like Konami. They were like, if you don't do it, we won't let people come to the award show to pick up awards. And they were like, but we need. Oh, okay. Okay.
And then they were like, fuck that.
It wasn't gonna win anyway.
But yeah. Also on Nintendo news, I got the new Pokemon.
Sun and Moon.
Yeah, which one did I get? I got Sun. So I got a picture of a lion on the
front. Sun?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get Moon, so I guess that's good anyway then.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough.
Because like that way we can tell each other about differences.
Yeah.
Mine's really dark all the time.
I haven't played that much of it yet. I got it on what was it, Wednesday when it came out? So yeah. I got it on Wednesday night. It's kind of interesting so far. It's a little bit different to most of the Pokemon games, as I know. Kamal says I can't talk about the game because it'll spoil it. So
no, talk about it.
Okay.
No, I didn't want you to talk about it when we were in the call because I was interested.
Oh, okay.
That's what I meant. Sorry, that wasn't clear.
So it's I haven't got very far yet. I think I've only played it for a couple of hours. From what I understand, they don't have traditional gyms in this game.
No.
Oh. Because I keep hearing that it's very different, but I've never really kind of looked into how different it is.
So, again, I'm still on the first island, but what I can gather is you've got to do an challenge, or I think it's a trial.
Right.
For the first one, you've got to do a certain thing, and then you face a totem Pokemon.
Yeah.
Which is like a stronger version of a different Pokemon, I think, from what I got. And then after that, you've got to battle the Kahuna, which is like the boss of the island, which I assume will be the equivalent of the gym battle, so it'll just be like a battle with this guy.
And then you get that you get their soul, and you take their soul with you.
Yes, the Telesaur. Yes,
Do you know what you actually get like after you beat them?
I haven't fought the Kahuna of the first island yet. I got a symbol,
All right.
like a weird, which I assume is the same thing. It's the equivalent of what the gym badge is going to be this time when I beat the totem Pokemon for the first one.
Right.
And then I assume after I beat this guy, I'll get to move to
So
the next island.
are these Pokemon like people-less? They're like they're like
totem
entities
Pokemon.
independent of like
Yeah.
trainers.
So there was a captain of the trial who I needed to let me into the place, and then it seemed like through the story that they'd trained up the totem Pokemon, but they didn't actually own the totem Pokemon, I think.
Uh-huh.
So you had to go into an extra area, and there was a little like totemy thing, and then
cool.
there's a little cutscene, and you fight the totem Pokemon, which has got, I think it can glow and it's got special abilities. Like it's summoned friends.
Is it like a special version of a regular Pokemon then?
Yeah. Yeah, from what I got, yeah.
That is pretty sweet. I dig this.
And then I don't know what happens when you face the Kuna, because like I said, I'm not that far yet.
It makes it feel like the world is more kind of like tuned to the way Pokemon are used than like the past games, which made it feel kind of like you were just like putting animals in balls and then making them dogfight. You know what I mean? Like at least there's kind of like a linkage to like the natural existence of Pokemon in the world now.
Yeah. I would say even as little as I've done in the game so far, there's a lot of different environments and stuff. So far, I've been on in a mountain pass, in a big flowery meadow, on a beach.
Yeah, there's loads of environments in that game.
In a cave, and I think I
we
was
know
in
there's
I've been in a city and a town
stuff as well.
Yeah, and I haven't seen any of that, but they all look really good. They all look very fancy and very well done.
Z move yet?
And
I've got some Z thingies. I've got Normalium, I think.
Yeah.
Which makes a normal move special. I haven't used them yet because I think you've got to beat the island Kahuna to do them.
I see.
Also,
there's 4 Kahunas, aren't there?
I don't know. Maybe.
This is really cool, though. I'm.
Like,
yeah, you're telling me about this, and I'm like, I don't understand it all, and that's weird for a Pokemon game.
Yeah, it's good. Usually when there's Pokemon, you're just like, well, I have to do this. I have to beat the gym trainers. I have to go all the way to the gym. I beat the gym boss, and then I go to the next town and beat the gym. Go to the next town, beat the gym. Probably fight the evil team a couple of times. Do the Elite Four. I don't even know if there's going to be Elite Four on this one. It's kind of interesting, like you said. Like it's not the sort of thing where you just end up.
Yeah.
Knowing exactly what's going to happen.
It's not like walking through this like repetitive path that you've like just done over and over. That's oh man, you're making me want to get it. The new Pokemon anime is pretty interesting, says Ben. You know what I'll say about the new Pokemon anime? The art style is weird. The art style is weird. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of that art style.
Yeah.
Also, you can ride Pokemon now, which is sweet.
You could ride Pokemon in the one before that as well.
You can, yeah.
Could you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could ride.
Could you fly on a Charizard?
No, but you could fly on one of the legendaries in the remake. Latias, I think, maybe. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
We broke Mythical Graveyard. I just want to show everyone the error. There we go.
Okay, so I've got 6 Pokemon so far. I started with the Fancy Owl.
Yeah. And
it just evolved into an even fancier owl, which looks really cool.
Yeah, and then it evolves into like freaking what's it called?
I haven't really paid that much
Robin
attention.
Hood or something. It's great.
I got the Trump Weasel, which is absolutely rubbish. I've put it in my box because it's garbage.
But it's Trump! Did you at least name it Trump?
I named it Trumpington.
Good. I'm proud.
And it's absolutely... I always nickname my Pokemon, man. I don't know what any of my Pokemon are, what the actual Pokemon names are, because I've just given them names.
Trumpington.
So my owl's called Toffington, because he looks really fancy and posh.
Yeah.
I had Trumpington, the Trump Weasel. That's in my box because it's garbage.
Yeah, I mean, he's a weasel.
Yeah. I got an eagle with an afro, which I'm pretty sure is from the previous generation.
But it's still an eagle with an afro, so...
Yeah, still an eagle with an afro, which I called Raffles.
Have you got Grandpa Dragon?
I don't know. I haven't seen Grandpa Dragon yet.
You
no.
can't stop the Trump. I think you can. You probably just have to ask him a very simple math question.
I got a bug with two noses.
Look.
Don't know what that does yet.
If you ever get Grandpa, you send me.
I'm gonna get
send
old,
me a picture.
I'll to let you know as soon as I get Old Man Dragon.
He doesn't even need a nickname. His name is a nickname.
His nickname's gonna be Old Man Dragon, right?
I mean, his real name's literally Grandpa. Like,
Is it? Oh.
His real name is brilliant. He's a perfect creature.
What the hell's my other Pokemon? I know I've got 6 and I've only named 4. What the hell are the other one? I know what I don't know what I could do.
He's gonna be my main man. I'm gonna level that guy up.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I got the mystery gift Munchlax. So like, if you buy the game before, I think it's before the end of before 1st of January, I think it is. You get a mystery gift Munchlax.
Cool.
So I've got that. So Kamal, just buy it. Just you're gonna buy it.
I am. I really am. I'm gonna just try and watch out for like a little bit of even a bit of an offer, and I'll pick it up.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'll check that on Cyber Monday for you.
Sweet. Keep me updated.
And I've also got my last one is Grimer, and you know how the Alola Pokemon get different art styles.
Yeah, there's the Alola.
Grimer is one of those, and Grimer looks baller as hell.
Yeah, honestly, most of the Alola redesigns are actually really cool, which is such a strange thing for me to say with Pokemon art nowadays, because it's usually pretty laughable.
You saw the Meowth and the Rattata, and they look stupid as hell.
Yeah, but the the Sandshrew looked awesome, and obviously the Sandslash by extension looked pretty cool, and what's she called? Vulpix looked pretty sweet too.
That's Ice now, right?
Yeah, those both.
That is the version exclusive for Sun. That's one of the reasons I got Sun.
Oh, but the no, I'm still getting Moon.
Yeah, you go.
The what's it called? The Diglets look awesome too because they got little wings and they look so cute.
Yeah, I didn't even know Grimer had a lower form, and I was just like, oh my god, it looks so awesome. And it does. I can't wait for it to evolve so I see what super cool Muck looks like.
Nice.
I don't know why, but Grandpa really reminds me of Snoop Dogg.
Wait.
Okay.
I'm trying to find. This is gonna take me a second.
What are you looking for?
A sound GIF of
Snoop Dogg and Grandpa Dragon put together.
No. Of the new Diglets.
Oh my god, the new Diglets.
You guys want to hear a story about game theory and Pokemon Go?
I do. Oh, I saw that video, but I didn't want to watch it because it's. I think I got a few minutes into it, and I was like, I don't care.
Game Theory released a new game theory video on Pokemon Go, and it was
someone's triggered.
Just wait. There's a funny end to the story. It was like, it's a game theory, right? Like, so it's nonsense. Like, that's just game theory. You accept that when you go in. But like.
It's just a theory, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Game theory.
So his theory was that basically it was a theory about like development of Pokemon and the great Pokemon lore, and basically it came down to like him betting that Pokemon Go is the earliest game in the Pokemon universe. We're not debating this theory. I'm looking at you, Luke. We're not debating this theory right now. I don't care about the validity of this theory. So his theory was that Pokemon Go is the first Pokemon game in the universe, and his reasoning for that theory basically came down to Mew's not in the game yet because Mew came after, and what's it called? Ditto isn't in the game yet because Ditto is a failed attempt to create Mew. That's his theory, right? I just listen, Luke, listen, look at me. This is the funny part. The day he released that theory, Diglett was released in Pokemon Go. So like the day he released a theory that was all about like this is why Diglett is never gonna be in the Ditto is never gonna be in the game. Ditto came out. And I just thought, like, it was the funniest coincidence ever.
No, it's like, oh, well, maybe, sure, I look like a moron. I just released it straight away.
Oh my god, it was beautiful.
That's great. I like that. But yeah, Pokemon.
I'm gonna show everyone this sound gif, this glorious sound gif.
Apparently Ben says the new Muck looks weird, so I guess I'll find out in however many levels it takes.
Yeah, you gotta wait.
I can't remember.
Surprise. Okay, let's do this.
Super good looking, every hair in place.
Oh yeah.
Everyone loves this gorgeous face.
So tough.
You can't deny.
This is the new big one for everyone this
On
one.
everything that you are not. Part man, but all model. Am I what you want? Am I who you
Okay, that's enough of that.
Can we just have this? Can that be our new going live thing?
That's not a bad idea, honestly.
Just replace all those Diglett faces with us.
Yeah, we just like Photoshop us onto them.
Yeah, do that. That's you gotta have it there. You need to do that, Kamal, right now. I mean, not right now, but it's like for the next podcast, you need that. We need that as our going live screen. I love that.
I'll send it to you, Ben. I will. It's great.
Yeah, anyway, that is enough of Pokemon.
It is.
What shall I do? I'll do my stupid bit of news next. So, I was just randomly looking on Kotaku for stuff to talk about.
As you do.
Yeah, as you do, yeah. And I found an article that was talked about like the original Doom and how there's apparently an really small subset of people who try to run Doom on anything.
Oh yeah, this is like a really it's not as small as people like to think it is.
Yeah.
It's like a really big thing in the modding community of like building when you have like an extremely low power machine, finding a way to kind of get it working.
Doom. That's like the benchmark. So I was looking through it, and there's a video of it on an LED billboard. There's one of it on a printer, which looks really cool.
Yeah.
And the newest one is someone managed to run it on the touch bar on the new MacBook Pro.
I saw that one. That's so weird because like I don't know if anyone's seen the touch bar on the MacBook here, but like I know you have obviously, Andy. It's tiny, like and really long.
Yeah, it's like maybe like an inch big and like the length of a laptop, so maybe like 20 inches long, I guess.
That's
ish.
crazy.
There's a video in the thing if you wanna.
My friend runs Doom on his calculator. Yeah, it's I love it. I love this part of the community. It's crazy.
It looks so cool, right?
This is the latest edition, the touch bar. Like that's very unplayable, but it's there.
Oh yeah, you totally can't play it at all, but it's like
It's super stretched out.
it's still really cool that you can actually do it.
Yeah. The future is now. You can play Doom on something. The future.
It's like, what else could you like? If you can make it run on a touch bar, what else? Surely you could make Doom run on anything, right?
Yeah. Look, it's everything is so powerful compared to like the computers that this thing came out.
Because like Doom came out in what, like 90 something, maybe.
It was, I don't know. It was a long time ago now.
Gonna
Look it up. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
But yeah, I had no idea about this thing coming out and about this whole community about this until like last week, which is really cool. Also, it came out in 1993, so
Damn. How far we've come.
yeah, I know, right?
Now our printers just accidentally have enough power to run Doom. It's not even a purposeful thing.
It's just the future, right?
Think about it. Oh, would that not be insane? To like, just think about. Okay, so like 93. It's been just over 20 years. It's been 23 years. 23 years from now, I want printers that run Crisis. I want it. I want it.
You could run The Last of Us on a calculator.
I want calculators that accidentally are able to run The Last of Us. I want this. Future, give it me. Too bad Moore's Law's coming to like a crashing end, or it would be great.
Yeah.
It would be so good.
We can still dream though, right?
We can dream.
Just never happened.
Oh,
Tech continues to surprise me.
And my final bit of news is about the Grand Tour, the new thing with Jeremy Clarkson and like the Top Gear people.
Okay, so you saw episode 1 of that?
I did see episode 1. Yes.
How do you like it? I watched episode 1 too. If anyone in chat's got what's it called? If anyone in chat's watched episode 1, also give us.
Yeah, give opinions. So basically, my opinion was, it was, if you like Top Gear, you'd probably like that because it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, it's Top Gear. Maybe a little bit more unlocked than usual because of all the money and the lack of discipline.
The first thing that Jeremy Clarkson said was, I think, when on the internet now, I can't get fired even if I pleasure a horse or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Jeremy Clarkson.
I feel like a couple things of it felt a little bit forced, a little bit stupid, but...
Right, yeah. So... me and my older brother watched it as well, and we really, really liked episode 1. There were, like, a couple of things that, like, basically, for me, it came down to two things. Like, it was very theatrical, like when they were in the tent, which I was okay with, but I could feel it, like, if there was more of this, I would have felt like it was crossing the line of, like, okay, now it's too much, you know? And, God, what was the other thing? We had two major complaints. I'm forgetting what the other one was now. But it was good. Overall, like, they weren't even complaints in general, they were just, like, possible future complaints.
Yeah.
Now, to give you, like, a cheeky bit of future news, episode 2 came out today. I watched it already. I hated it.
Oh, really?
I thought it was horrendous.
Really?
Yeah. It wasn't a freaking car show! It was a TV show that had a car segment in it, like, for like 10 minutes, and they went so overboard on the scripted, like, theatrics, so overboard. And then there was a joke that I think they made 30 times, and then they took a break, and then maybe they made it another 20 times? I don't know. It was so much of that same joke. I was really irritated. I was really irritated the whole way through that thing. I was like, oh no, please no. Please don't do this. So I can't wait. Next week, and you'll see it. We'll probably talk about it before that, because I want to know his opinion.
Next week. I'm probably going to watch the next episodes this weekend at some point.
Yeah, and by then I will have watched episode 3, and I will tell you if that was like a one-off thing. Because, I mean, I didn't love every episode of Top Gear either, so like...
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I was really disappointed with the second one. But we'll see. We'll see how the rest of it.
But anyway, the bit of news I was going to show, because that wasn't the news. That's just still the talent. The news is that when it launched on last Friday, the first episode of the Grand Tour broke Amazon Video's records for viewing numbers.
I'm not surprised.
I wasn't surprised at that at all. They didn't release their viewer numbers.
You know what that means, though?
Which means they probably weren't that high.
It means that, like, on that day, there was the most Amazon concurrent Prime subscribers ever.
Yeah.
Which is great news for them, because, like, it's a win-win.
What they did release is, I think they said it was considerably higher than the nearest competitor, which was the first episode of the second season of The Man in High Castle.
That's interesting.
Which I'd never heard of.
Oh, Man in High Castle is meant to be very, very good.
I was going to say, I've seen a couple of trailers for it now, because when I've been watching stuff on Amazon Video, and it does look quite interesting.
Yeah, it's meant to be pretty well made. You've got Prime for a bit, so you should give it a try.
Yeah, I'm finishing Vikings season 4. I'm gonna watch Hacker Man.
Yes, please! Oh my god, I want someone to talk to you about that so badly!
As soon as I finish watching Vikings, I'm gonna watch Hacker Man.
Yeah.
Hacker Man is Mr. Robot, by the way.
Yeah, Mr. Robot. If anyone here has Prime and they haven't watched Mr. Robot, do it! Do it, you're doing yourself a disservice. Do it. It's got Rami Malek in it, you can stare at his eyes. His eyes will keep you enchanted for days.
Tom says High Castle is really good.
Yeah.
Get a visit paid by the Hacker Man.
Vikings.
Yeah, Amazon's actually, like, they've got a fair few good videos. I think they're good TV series. I think they're not very good at pitching, firstly. Like, I don't think they advertise very well.
I would point out that their search features are absolute garbage in comparison to like Netflix and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It took me forever. It took absolutely forever to find what I wanted.
That's just a transition from, like, their actual shopping search feature, because Amazon's shopping search is the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Like, they don't know how to make search engines.
Because you have to know exactly what you want.
Mr. Robot is so good. I've only watched season 2 is great too, Ben. Get on that. Get on that.
Get on that, hacker man.
I'm gonna watch Vikings since you guys are both saying it's good.
I think it's quite. I mean, yeah, it's good. Weirdly, it's about a portion in time that was also. And then when I was watching the first season of Vikings, I was also reading the first book of the Bernard Cornwell series, The Last Kingdom, and it's based on the same,
Like era.
literally the same time. It's got the same characters in it.
Oh wow, that's cool.
And it's really weird to to feel the stories fold out in totally different places.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Like yeah.
Has anyone
Because I
seen?
think
Sorry, carry on.
I was just going to say, I think one of them, I think the book series stays somewhat more close to the history than the TV series, but the TV series, I would say, is definitely really good as well.
Yeah. Well, I feel like, no offense to people who watch TV, but I feel like, when you're reading a book, like when you've sold that book to someone, like you've just got basically with a book, you've just got to sell a person on the book. They bought the book, you know. On a TV show, you don't have to just sell them on the first episode. You have to. There's like this concurrent thing, so you have to. Like, you have to be basically every episode you try to sell them to come back to watch the next episode.
That's it. The books like that, you can pick it up real whenever. For a TV, like you said, you've got to keep them coming back at a particular time to see it, right?
Yeah. So you have to. I feel like you have to flex a little bit to keep the entertainment aspects maybe like higher. You know, keep the shock factor a bit higher, keep the cliffhanger factor a bit higher than you would on a book.
Yeah.
Just to keep that attention there.
Yeah, Tom, I know they've got a series for us, because I literally watched the first episode of The Last Kingdom on Netflix this morning. It didn't really grab me, to be honest.
You know what I want to watch? Westworld. I hear that's really good.
I've heard good things about Westworld as well.
Yeah, so I want to get on that train. Maybe it will be that HBO series that I love, that everyone else also loves, because I did not love Game of Thrones, and everyone loved Game of Thrones.
I didn't love Game of Thrones.
Thank you. Everyone had that Game of Thrones boner.
Yeah, that is also true, Tom. I know. Yeah, Ragnar's only known as mentioned by his kids and stuff. Yeah, so I guess it's interesting to see that they both reinvent the character in a totally different way.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, Bjorn is an actual historical character. Ubba is an actual historical character, and Ivar the Boneless is an actual historical character. But I think the rest of them are all fictitious.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think Ivar the Boneless and Ubba are both, and Bjorn Ironside, they were all people who raided England, and they were all known to be son of someone called Ragnar, but Ragnar isn't really known. I think I could say the one thing that is often said about Ragnar, but I don't think I can because it's kind of a spoiler for Vikings.
Don't do it.
So,
Don't do it.
So I'm not going to do it.
Sweet. Right. Is that it? We knew we were going to have a short show.
Yeah, I think that was it. I mean, we passed the hour mark. You didn't.
We
think we
did.
were gonna,
Yeah,
but,
I looked at the link dump before this, and I was like, "There's no way. There's no way we hit an hour. There's no way we do it."
We spent 20 minutes talking about our lives.
Hey, I went for it. I knew we needed it, and I was like, "Let's go." But we did
I'll
it.
just point out that Hook has just messaged in the Discord saying, "I've just spent 6 hours serving drinks on side underneath a giant inflatable Shrek."
That is. Did he get paid?
I assume he got paid.
Or did he just do it for the experience of being under Shrek? Because I mean, that's an experience.
Yeah, that's true. I could believe either of those things.
Especially with Hook, I could see it.
Yeah, especially with Hook. Yeah, I can imagine a guy would just say, "Dude, do you want to serve drinks under Shrek?" And Hook would be like, "I'm in."
I mean,
Am I getting paid? I'm in, sir.
He's getting paid in experience, man.
alrighty, Andy,
All right.
do your time.
Okay, so before I do the thing, I will say an announcement that the podcast will be moved for the next 3 weeks.
This is true.
It's going to be moving from, obviously, 9 on a Friday to 9 o'clock on a Sunday.
Just for 3 weeks.
Next week, the week after, and the week after that, the podcast is going to be at 9 p.m. on the Sunday. because some mug has to go to work on a Friday night for the next 3 weeks.
You made it socially unacceptable for me to drink. Damn you.
Yeah,
But
so
your
it
Friday
was
night's
either
free
this or
drinking
just
now,
two
right?
people, so we were like, well, we can't. Three people's better for the banter, better for the conversations. So we're keeping to the three.
Yeah.
We're moving it. Again, it's just 3 weeks. Honestly, that fourth week will probably be like a break week. It's like Christmas time, people doing stuff.
Fucking
Friday.
doing stuff.
Friday's the 20th. Next Friday's the 23rd of December,
Yeah.
isn't it?
So maybe after that we come back in January. I don't know. We'll see. We'll keep you up to date, but we'll see.
You know, because I'll be gone. But
We'll do a special Christmas podcast.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
we could if you
You
want.
could do like last year. Josh and me went over all of the games of the year and all of our like most anticipated games for the coming year, and
Yeah.
like gave kind of our stuff. That was our like end of year podcast, which is a pretty fun way to do it.
Hold on.
Because last year it was just me and Josh, because Anne stole 2 people, and now Anne's stealing 1 person. So again, it's just
I mean,
going to be
to
2
be fair-
people.
Escaped.
It's just going to be 2
Oh.
people.
It'll be the 30th. Will I be gone? Yeah, I'll absolutely be gone then. Yeah, I'll totally be gone then. Yeah,
Fair enough.
I was just trying to figure that out. Yeah, I'll absolutely be gone on the 30th. So, yeah.
Alrighty.
Podcast on New Year's Day.
Whoops.
Do it. Do it.
Okay. So, again, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube, on Twitter, join the Discord. We'll always post about stuff that we're doing. If Kamal does any streams, or if we do any streams about anything, we'll always tweet about it or put it in the Discord. Probably both. Our links for all of the news we put in will be in the YouTube description. If you ever have any news that you want us to talk about or want us to mention, send us it. Again, any of the above things like Twitter, Discord, whatever, and we'll make sure that you get to mention about it. And yeah, we'll keep you up to date with everything that's going on through all the above things. I think that's it, right?
Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Good night.